Hello guys and welcome back to Shadow Gaming, and today we are playing some more Feed the Beast Infinity. So where we last left sorry, I cannot speak today. Where we last left off was we were beginning to build our rocket. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry on with that today. So to make a rocket, we're going to need a nose cone. See if we can make that. I believe we can. Nose cone. Don't know why I just put it back in there. Some fins. Can we make fins? Lucky I put some compressed steel on. Come on, pick up. One, two, three, four. Yeah, we got 4. What else do we want? We want this. So we want a button, flint, oxygen vent. Can we make an oxygen vent? What does that require? Compressed tin. So we want some tin. Yeah, sorry, I just want to get stuck into this episode. I've got a lot to do. Let's begin compressing that. We're also going to have to make our oxygen gear. How do you make the launch pad? Rocket launch pad. Iron and iron blocks. We can make our launch pad. We'll launch from the roof of our house. Well, we will this time at least. We won't usually. I'll make a separate room for it. But I'll do that between episodes. Right, there's our rocket pad. Our launch pad. Go on, get in. There we go. Right. Oh, go away. Gonna put that on silent and over to the side. So, rocket. We need our tin. Rocket. We want one of those. Wow, we're going to need some more steel. We want a tin canister. Let's make a few of them because we're going to need more for our oxygen tanks. We're going to need a flint and steel, which we should be able to make. We should be able to make loads of them personally. And a button. Button, button, button. I remember we had those from last episode. Rocket. We're going to be able to make this rocket, guys. Surprisingly quick as well. This episode might be a bit longer because I really just want to play. I don't know why. So we want our nose cone. We got our fins. We got our thruster. We want our heavy duty plates. Let's go over to our NASA workbench. So all of these filled with them. That there. That there. Those 2 there. Done. Tier 1 rocket. Look at this thing. Ah. Now, before we can go to the moon, to our space station, anything like that, we need to what do we need to do? Boom. Does this have any fuel? No, no fuel whatsoever. Ignore my hat. So we're going to need some fuel. Oh my god, I think our farm has run out of space. Wow. Do you want an apple? I want an apple. That's incredible. So we've actually ran out of space on our farm, guys. That's because we're not using our biogas. So, we're also going to need some oxygen gear. Now, to make oxygen gear, we're going to need an oxygen compressor, which is a little bit complicated. But for that, we're going to need some more steel. So, shall we make an electric compressor? Let's make an electric compressor. Which we are going to need some steel for anyway. Make our anvil. I am getting a new mouse soon, guys, don't worry. Thank God. Silicon, redstone repeater, diamond. Repeater. A diamond. Some silicon. Get that from clay. Do we have any clay? Did it say sand as well? I can see silicon coming from sand if I put it in a sag mill, which I do have. Silicon? Silicon? Yes. We got silicon. So it's silicon, silicon, diamond, redstone repeater, and finally a bit of redstone itself. Bang. There we go, that'll get us our advanced wafer. While that's doing that, we want our iron plates and some more coal, which we already have. There we go. That's got us a few more silicon. There we go, there's our advanced wafer. So that can go back in. Look, we got 11 heavy duty plates left over. I don't know why I said 12. You know what? Let's switch these engines on just to use up some of that biogas. It's ridiculous. We have too much of this shit. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to say that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm not really in a great mood today. So it's kind of getting to me. Oh well. Electric compressor. Don't know what that noise was, but still. Electric compressor, there we go. So we're going to hook this up on our tower of machines again. There we go. Now this should work quicker. I believe in an electric compressor you can actually do 2 lots of stuff at a time. I believe. Or it just doubles the output. Not sure. It doesn't do that. What if I split that into 4? I believe it doubles the output. Hopefully. I do hope so. Come on. Is that going to make me 2 plates? Yes, it does. So it does double it. So instead of having to do 2 runs for 2 plates, you do 1 run for 2 plates, which is more efficient. So we're going to leave that doing that while we take these over to this compressor. This is going to be our steel compressor, and chuck that in there to make our steel. So we want some more coal. We're going to run out of coal. I believe, well, we should make a space station first. I think that'd be a good idea. We're going to need some leaves. Luckily, I got shears. There we go. Got some leaves. These will be coming with us to the moon or our space station or whatever we choose. We are going to need a generator for when we're up there, speaking of that. Do we have any spare generators? We have one spare furnace generator. I'm not sure that will power all the stuff that we need. How do you make the 8 times needed transfer node, which is made in a QED with 4 transfer nodes? Oh, bloody hell. Depth. What? This makes no sense to me. How much does a QED cost? Oh, sugar honey iced tea. That's too much. I can't make that at the minute. Alright, so, how's our... Ah, look at that. 20. That was a lot quicker. The end of this episode will be us going up to space. I'll make sure I get to that bit. So this may be quite a long episode. It will take me about 6 hours to render, but it's worth it. So we were making a oxygen compressor, which is one of these. Now we want an oxygen vent, which we can do quite easily. I made sure we made a couple of cans. Oxygen controller, there we go. See? Steel plates, steel plates, steel plates. It's obsessed with them. Sorry about the lag, guys, but it's because my CPU is too slow, so I need a new cooler. Which I'm sure I mentioned. I can't remember. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to hook this up in here. So this will get powered. But this compresses the air. Now we need an oxygen collector, which collects it. Oxygen collector. Here we go. Now this one's a little more complex, but still not terrible. Some more steel plates. Oxygen collector. That's a compressor again. Oxygen collector, where are you? There you are. So we should now be able to make a controller. Oxygen fan. Need a basic wafer. Do we have a basic wafer? We do. Sorry, I've forgotten how to spell collector. Oh, come on, you're taking forever. Oxygen collector. There we go, I spelled it right that time. Make a fan. Then we just need a few more steel. Now that that's done, we're going to screw this thing off. Bring it over here. There we go. That'll work quicker. Right, how are we going to get power up to the space station? Do we have a power teleporter? Dimension... What's that? Dimensional transceiver. Transport items, fluids, and liquids wirelessly across any distance and between dimensions. That's what we need to send our power from Earth to space, or from space to Earth. we could probably set it up so it does both ways, which would be nice. Which was nice. If any of you ever watched the Fast Show, let me know, because that's a great show. Flux duct. Now, these actually require very little power, only because the mod that these are from, Galacticraft, the power generation isn't great on that. So now we need some oxygen pipe. Oxygen pipe. We need quite a bit of it as well. So let's make 2 lots of them, so that gives us 12. Now these, I believe, once placed down you can actually pick up. Yes. So this red end on the oxygen collector is the output. The green end on the oxygen condenser is the input. So now you can see this has oxygen stored in it. And this still does have oxygen stored in it. So, that's our oxygen done. Now we need the oxygen gear. Actually, no, let's make an oil you can't make an oil fabricator on this. That's put a spanner in our plan. So where are we going to get oil from, guys? I'm not doing bees. Seriously, I'm not going to do bees. Fluid transposer. Oh, balls. Looks like we got to go on the hunt for some oil. Oil. Liquid fuel boiler, solid fuel boiler, sludge boiler, steam boiler. Looks like we're going to have to go on the hunt for some oil, guys. So while I go and hunt for some oil, I will end this recording and continue once I found the oil and I'm back at base. So, see you in a minute. So guys, basically, yeah, my computer's having a panic attack, and every time I try and record about 10 minutes, it decides to corrupt and not record. So you would have seen the first part of this video just before I went and found some oil. I found some oil. I've built a refinery. I've built a loader. I've been up to space twice and forgot everything that I needed to take. I haven't actually been on any planets yet. I just keep having to come back because I wanted to build a space station first. Oh my god, I'm such a moron. So anyway, this is going to have to be incredibly quick. I'm going to fill this rocket with fuel. I'm going to take this stuff up there. We're going to build a space station. Then I'm going to have to end it there so I can find out what the hell is wrong with my computer. Got that? I'm so sorry for being a bit annoyed, but my computer should not be doing this. It's a brand new computer. I spent so much money on this computer. It should not have OBS crashing like it does. Maybe OBS needs an update, I don't know. But either way, it's not right, and I'm going to have to sort it. Right, there we go. Smash both of these, get in the rocket, fly away. I don't care. Have I forgotten anything? I sure hope not. Otherwise I'm going to be so annoyed. Let's go. We're going to build a space station, then I'm going to have to end this episode, guys. Sorry. But it's just going to have to be like that. I'll set up the oxygen system, but that's it. Then I really have to end the episode because I have no idea what's happening. Guys. I mean, look, 28 frames per second, launching a rocket on a mod pack with like 200 mods in it. Mod pack with how many pages worth of mods? 198 pages worth of mods. See, it runs this fine. I don't understand why it keeps crashing like it does. I've allocated 73% memory to Minecraft, and the rest is going to OBS. It's not using over 9.2 gigabytes. I can tell because I have my task manager open as I'm doing this. I cannot understand what is happening. So, there's our space station right there. Now we can launch to our space station. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Here's our space station. That's that done, basically, guys. So, I'm quickly gonna pop that down. Not that. Pop the compressor down. Get some tubes in between it. Chuck our generator down with a flux duct there. Grab our leaves. Basically board up this wall with leaves. There we go. That should now be taking in oxygen. Not much, but enough. There we go. Oxygen set up in space, guys. Done. So, I'm going to have to stop this here because it keeps corrupting and it's really getting on my nerves. So thank you very much for watching, especially if you sticked all the way through this traumatic episode. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the dislike button if you disliked it, hit the like button if you enjoyed it, comment anything you want to comment. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.